So for electrolytes, when I fast, I have two different ways that I do it. There's the intermittent fasting, or sort of the common daily fasting that I'm doing, which is usually OMAD, or maybe a 4 hour, 3 hour eating window in a day. I do the electrolytes in a certain way when I do that, and then when I full fast, which is 48, 72 or more hours, when I do multiple day fasts, then I do it another way again. So on the daily fasts, on the intermittent fasting, what I do is when I get up in the morning, I have these precise measuring spoons to measure things, and I always just use the half teaspoon measuring spoon. And what I've got is magnesium sulfate, and this stuff you get in Australia in the little salt shaker called light salt. All it is half potassium and half sodium. So and the magnesium sulfate is just bath salts, but food grade bath salts that you can eat. So it would be anything that you can ingest. Some people use it for constipation and stuff. So what I do is I get up, I pour a little bit of water into the cup, probably about that much, maybe a bit less, and I'm putting a half teaspoon of light salt and a quarter of a teaspoon of the magnesium sulfate, which is half of one of those half teaspoons. So essentially it's a quarter a teaspoon of sodium, a quarter of teaspoon of magnesium, and a quarter of teaspoon of potassium. I put that in, I shake it around just with the cup until it's dissolved, and then I shot that. Tastes like shit, but then I just guzzle heaps of water after, and I do that pretty much as soon as I wake up. Every day in the morning, and then that's it on those normal intermittent fasting days. But when I do multi-day fast, it's a lot different. Before I start the multi-day fast, I go and get sparkling Italian mineral water. I don't even like using the filtered water I use at home because I don't think it filters out fluoride. So when I full fast, I treat it as medicine. I treat it as something where I'm going to clean my body out, and only, I don't want to be ingesting shit like fluoride and stuff throughout the time. So I invest a few dollars and get a couple of bottles of that sparkling Italian mineral water per day. So what I'm doing in the morning when I wake up, I do that exact thing straight away. I do the shot, and then I guzzle a whole bunch of the mineral water. And then throughout the day, I'll just probably every hour or two I drink a bunch of the mineral water. But then if I start to really feel sort of sluggish, I'll do another one of those shots. So I end up having maybe 3 shots, including the morning one during the day, maybe 2 or 3. Then before I sleep, because it took me a while to figure this out, because I've always had issues sleeping on multi-day fast, but I pretty much fixed it. So what I do before I go to sleep, I do that exact same shot thing right before I go to sleep, but I don't include the magnesium. So I'm just doing half a teaspoon of the light salt, which amounts to a quarter of teaspoon of sodium and a quarter of teaspoon of potassium. And with that, I take a full tablet of magnesium citrate. It seems to sit with me better, and it gives me a more comfortable feeling. I think a full tablet, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's about 500-600 milligrams of magnesium citrate. I used to do half a tablet, and I do half a tablet before I sleep on some days during the week. But if I'm doing a multi-day fast, I do a full tablet plus that half teaspoon of light salt. And then I usually get a pretty good sleep. So yeah, that's it. That's what I do with electrolytes. Hopefully that helps you guys. Cheers.